standing about calf deep right now. Streets, four-wheel driving on the way home.
We had what has turned out to be a 1,000-year flood. It happened just in a quick amount of time. It truly was a flash flood. Not something that we would normally think of when you see a flash flood is going to come, and we don't live really in a low-lying area. We had 28 inches of water that came in less than a week, and 14 inches in just a few hours. We had in about a 30-minute period of time where the water just completely overwhelmed our creeks and was starting to carry away cars. We had a Ford dealership that the water was all the way up to the soffits. There's another area where college students live called the shoe lofts, and again, water up to the soffits. There were students that had to climb up on top of the roof. They were swimming. They got up on top of the roof and sat there until they were able to be rescued. So it started about 6 o'clock on Saturday night, and by 8 a.m. Sunday morning, the water had completely receded from the creek area. There were some low-lying areas that have been affected for weeks, but the water, the main aspect of the water receded really rapidly. And what it did was, where our creeks are, it came through and flooded houses for blocks on either side of the creek. And then in the low-lying areas, you had trailer parks and lower income housings that were just completely swept away. And then there were some of the more expensive areas down on the river that we have that were vacation homes and big cabins that people had. And their entire homes were completely swept away and gone as if nothing ever existed there. So we had a great deal of very quick, very massive devastation. You could drive around town and see people's articles of clothing. Just when you start to see the very intimate details of people's lives strewn all over town, and so it was really heartbreaking. You could feel the hurt and the difficulty that people were now going to be faced with, and 250 businesses that were severely affected, and some 300 homes that were damaged, just greatly damaged. It happened so quickly that I think that's what caught so many people off guard.
Thank you for Todd and Will to cook it. God, we pray that it will give us nourishment and strength just enough for today, that we will rely on you every day. We ask for your blessing in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
So as people have been dealing with difficulty, and we think about being at the point where they're in need, Operation Breakfast coming in and just blessing people, a free hot breakfast, something in their belly. But also I want to just say, with Will and Todd, just serving and loving on people, engaging them and talking with them. It's just a time where people maybe can forget just for a few minutes about what's going on in their life and the difficulties they've had, and just to sit down and at a peaceful meal, something that is just a true blessing. So for all of you that have supported Operation Breakfast, I think just a great blessing. I want to say thank you for helping them to love on people as they travel around and as they've made a difference here in West Plains, just being able to share your love and the fruits of your labor. And so we want to say thank you for all of your blessings.